Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a doll that I care a lot about. She's my childhood Bratz doll, the only Bratz doll I owned personally as a child, and that is Dynamite Megan. Yes, I did repurchase her at one point. You may have seen her on my channel previously, but this is going to be a video dedicated to her and all of her iconic pieces. I did purchase her secondhand. No, this is not my original childhood doll. I repurchased her on Facebook Marketplace for quite an affordable price. I can't remember now, but she wouldn't have been more than like $20 posted. So I was absolutely stoked when she arrived, and I'm going to be showing you through and going through all like her details and stuff. She's the only Bratz doll I had as a child, so she was like to me because she was the only one. She was my one, and then my sister had Eye Candy Phoebe. So the one with like the black legs and the green details and stuff. But anyway, she was mine, and I'm going to talk you through her. So Megan was gifted to me by my grandma for Christmas, I believe, I'm going to guess in 2005. Now, I can't remember exactly because I was literally like 5, but based on when this doll was released, I'm going to guess it was around that era, or that year around is when she was released. So I'm going to talk you through her accessories first because I did happen to be really lucky and get her complete. Dynamite is quite a common line here in Australia, so she is like quite accessible here in Australia. However, I was lucky to get her so complete. So she came with her card, which I remember I put in my wallet when I was a kid and like took this with me everywhere. So this is her little card. It has an illustration of her. It says Megan, Bratz, Dynamite, and the concept with the Dynamite line was that all the girls were like in like a full leather outfit, and they were like riding motorbikes and stuff, which was really cool. And so I believe Nevera and, was it Nevera? I'm going to say Nevera and Chloe also came in this line. But yeah, it says Bratz Dynamite, and this is the little card she came with. She also came with an iconic black Bratz star hairbrush, of course, as she should. And then she also came with a little handbag, which kind of reminds me, I know it's not supposed to be, but it reminds me of like a Balenciaga city bag vibe. I don't know, those are the vibes that I get from it. And so when I saw the Balenciaga city bag, I was like, oh, that's so like iconic to me because it reminds me of this bag. It velcros open, and then you can actually put things on the inside, and then the back is plain black, and then the front has these like little silver chain details on it, which I think are really iconic, just like is chain like that. Oops. And there also has these little studs here. So yeah, this is a really iconic bag to me, and I think that it suits her outfit like really well. Like it perfectly goes with her fit. She just looks like a Balenciaga motorcycle girl in my opinion. Okay, let's go through actual Megan. I'm not going to be undressing her or like taking her clothes off her, just because this is one of those dolls that has a horrendous amount of peeling because of the way her fabric is on her, or like the pleather is. This is the kind of Bratz material that ages really poorly, and unfortunately my childhood doll will not age very well, but that's okay. I think my original childhood doll went to like my cousin or something. I'm going to assume that's where she ended up, but I have this Megan now, and she's very, very precious to me and very well loved. She still has her sunglasses sewn to her head, and I will not be removing them just because she is now going to be a special display piece to me, so I don't see the need to like take her sunglasses off at this stage. Maybe one day in the future I'll cut them off, but they look nice in her hair, and I like the way they sit, although they do look really cool like over her eyes. It's like little shades too, so you know, if I ever feel like that, I can always cut them off. She has the most beautiful brown red hair. You know, one time I asked in a Bratz group who I would be as a Bratz doll, and someone said Dynamite Megan, and I was like, because this person didn't know, but she was my only childhood doll, so that was like really special to me. She has beautiful, long, warm-toned red-brown hair. I just think it's really pretty. Her eye makeup is a really smoky, sexy, sultry. It's kind of like a cool-toned, bluey, smoky eye, and she has brown eyes. So she really could be me, because I have brown eyes too, and like, but I have more of like a Yasmin hair. I don't know. I don't feel like my hair is like quite as red as Megan's. Anyway, her lips are like, I feel like she would be more iconic if she had a more nude lip. Do you know what I mean? But she has a like bright pink lip. It's really iconic and stuff. But if she had a nude lip, don't you reckon she would like have more focus on like the smoky eye and maybe look more iconic? Not more iconic, but like more like smoky. Whereas the bright lip is like, kind of a pop, but I love her lip. Her lip is in perfect condition. It's really satisfying to me. Like, she's flawless. She's wearing a little cropped jacket, which is so cute. Now, each of the dolls in this line has a two-piece like little leather set. She happens to have the greeny toned set. One of the dolls has a black, just plain black leather set, and then the other one I believe is like a purpley bluey leather set, but hers is this one with a slight green undertone. She has a cropped leather jacket, full length, kind of like flare-ish leather pants, and then these shoes, which I don't want to like damage her pants, but I'll take off one of her shoes to show you what the shoe looks like. They are so pointy and iconic. They look like this. They have a black heel and they're kind of like a green tone, and they just peek out from the bottom of her pants so iconically. I'm just obsessed with her outfit. I do think that she has one of the strongest outfits out of the Dynamite line. However, I don't know who has the strongest outfit out of the Dynamite line, because all three of these dolls are very strong in my opinion. I just think all three of these dolls in this line have a really good fit. She doesn't have any underwear printed on, and her pants just Velcro up at the back, like, you know, a normal doll Velcro, and her top Velcros together at the front. There's a little zip detail at the front, and I love all the details on the pants. It really has like that moto leather vibe. She has these really cool chandelier earrings, which were so glam to me as a kid. These were like really iconic, and they still are. I just remember these earrings so clearly. It's not going to be able to like show up on camera, but there are like little stars hanging, little skull and crossbones. Like, these earrings are really detailed, and I'm just really obsessed with like the amount of effort they put into the molds for these earrings. I just think they're the coolest little chandelier earrings. Those are the only like jewelry pieces she's wearing. She's not wearing any necklace or bracelet or anything, because she's just a simple gal on her motorbike riding off into the night. I think she's a really cool doll, and she definitely shaped a lot of like my fashion of the future. I don't know if that's just lucky and I happen to get a doll who's wearing an outfit that I would wear, or if I received this doll at 5 and it shaped me. I feel like she shaped me. I don't know, how could you not be shaped by her? She's so iconic. Oh, I love all the details on her like outfit. Here's a little rotation. By the way, this doll stand that she's standing on is just one off eBay. I don't have a link because the eBay links come and go all the time, but just search up doll stand eBay and you'll find it. Should I like display her card like this? Be kind of cool. I don't want to bend it too much. Be kind of cool if I displayed her card like that though. Could be cool. Maybe I'll start displaying them with their cards like that. But yeah, that is my childhood Bratz doll. She was my only one, so I wasn't really a Bratz stan as much as a kid because I didn't have any more dolls. So I only had the one Bratz doll to play with. So I couldn't really create that many storylines. Just my sister and I had one doll each. But don't get me wrong, we went nuts with the 2 dolls that we did have and would play with them all the time. But because we only had the 2, they would often be like, to complement other toys that we had, like they would be like the older sister dolls to some other dolls we had, stuff like that, because there were only the 2 of them and there weren't that many adventures that we would go on with just the 2 of them. We once borrowed some Bratz babies from one of our friends, and the Bratz babies were like it to us. We were obsessed with them, and so we really liked playing with the Bratz full size like normal dolls with the babies, because we could have a little family. It was really cool and stuff. So that's why I'm a big fan of the Bratz babies, because they were a huge part of like my Bratz play as a child. I just really liked all the storylines we did with the Bratz babies, and I think they're a really fun, cool concept. So yeah, as a kid, I always wanted to have Bratz babies of my own so that they could have their own. I don't even know what they were. I think we pretended that they were their little sisters. Like, I don't think these guys had kids. They were like the big sister dolls more. And then there was one Bratz doll that I really wanted that wasn't a Bratz baby. I haven't actually talked about this on my channel before. This is like not related to MEAGAN at all. But the Bratz doll that I really wanted as a kid that I never got was the Flower line, the Flower Power, I believe they were called. They were pretty much the OG girls, plus one extra girl who had dark hair and light skin. I can't remember who she was called. But they came with a flower pot and a watering can, and they were epic, and they had jeans and a flower as a top, and they were beautiful, and I saw them in store, and I remember asking my parents for them every single time we went to Big W. I really wanted those dolls, and they never bought them for me, and one day I will buy myself probably the Yasmin from that line, just because she's wearing a pink top and I really like Yasmin's colouring. I feel like she'll be my mini-me. But yes, I always wanted like Flower Power. I think they're called Flower Power. I really wanted those dolls. But nonetheless, I loved Megan so much. She was my one and only, and she was a great gift. I can't believe my grandma got me such a cool gift. I remember seeing her underneath the Christmas tree in her box all wrapped up. And I already knew she was a Bratz doll because the iconic trapezoidal packaging is like so Bratz. As soon as I saw the trapezoid packages under the Christmas tree, I was like to my sister, I was like, we're getting Bratz. This is going to be like the best Christmas ever. It totally was. Yeah, I had lots of fun. I feel like I just said that I was like, I wasn't a Bratz stan as a kid. I totally was. I just didn't have like a floor full of Bratz. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're a kid, sometimes there's like a particular toy that you get a bunch of. For me, that was Littlest Pet Shops. I didn't have like 20,000 Bratz dolls. I had a gazillion Littlest Pet Shops instead. And these guys would be like, the plot with the Littlest Pet Shops and these would be like, these guys are like the owners of the pets. And then they would just happen to have 20,000 pets. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. But anyway, if you'd like to see other parts of my Bratz collection, I did do a full review on my OG Wave 1 dolls over there. I think they're so iconic. I had the Core 4 in box and I did a whole review on them. I also have the Core 4 as Bratz babies. My childhood dreams all came true. So yeah, if you'd like to see reviews on them. When I was a kid, I was a big fan of like all the sibling sister packs and stuff like that because I have a sister. So I did end up getting the Bratz twins babies because they're sisters, like my sister and I's sisters. So yeah, it's like all my favorite things, you know, the Bratz sister toys and also the Bratz babies combined. Bratz twin sisters, like that's it. So yeah, I have reviews of both of the Nita and Nora and also the Phoebe and Roxy sets up on my channel. Also my childhood dream baby Bratz, which is Hair Flare Yasmin, is also up on my channel. So if you want to check out any of those other videos of me getting my dream Bratz collection, those are up on my channel already. You know, it might seem like I'm listing like a bunch of random Bratz and it seems really like chaotic, but to me these are either ones that I wanted a lot as a child, Core 4 basic girls, or like I want my collection to have like an end goal or like a checklist that can be completed. I don't want my collection to never be complete. I want my Bratz to be a definitive list that I can achieve. I don't want to just go off and collect every single Bratz doll ever because, you know, if I had no realm to collect within, it would be too chaotic for me. So I wanted to collect my childhood dream Bratz, which were like a couple of those babies that I mentioned earlier, Core, and also this girl, and hopefully one day a Flower Power girl, but I'm not in a hurry to get these dolls, of course. It's just like for fun. And then the like collection that I decided I want to collect as extra, like for fun, is I decided to make a little cheer collection. So I do have a video up of me making a custom cheer doll. It's custom cheer Jade, and then I'll be collecting hopefully the rest of the Play Sports cheerleader dolls in the coming few videos that you should see. I'm still waiting on one of them to come into my life. If anyone's selling a Play Sports cheerleader Sasha, hit me up. Anyway, this was a really rambly video, but I just really wanted to share a doll that was so special to me because she was my only one. So she was like, as a kid, and ramble a bit about Bratz because that's what I like to do. I really rate these doll stands for Bratz, by the way. I don't love them for like Barbies or like My Scene dolls or anything as much. But for Bratz, these doll stands are like perfect and they're clear, so it's like it's non-offensive. It doesn't detract or take attention away from your dolls. Also, there is nothing you can do about the peeling here. Like you can try and store your Bratz in like, you know, a cool dry environment, but you know, hot humid areas such as Australia, this is just going to peel gradually over time. It's just the natural aging of the faux leather Bratz clothing. So it is what it is. Her clothing will peel over time. I have seen some people, when this has peeled like an extreme amount, just go in with the doll and just pick it all off, and then they're in like a full white outfit. And I think, like, I've seen that and I think it does look really cool. I just don't want to pick at this yet because it's not that age. Like, to me, it's fine, and you know, it's the natural aging of things. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. I hope you enjoyed. Check out those other videos that I referenced. Oh, you know, something else I always forget to let you guys know about? You can join my channel as a member. So If you want to join my channel as a member, what you do is you click the join button down below. You can join. There are different tiers of membership depending on how much you'd like to pay, you know, what you can afford, those kind of things. And you can subscribe to the special membership levels to see even more content from me. But that's only if you want to, and I'll always be here as per normal regardless. So anyway, that's all I have to say today. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I hope you enjoyed. Catch you next time. Bye. I love you for watching. Thanks for watching. Tell me about your Bratz collections and your childhood Bratz dolls in the comments. Bye.